Joining us now in studio is Andrew Walther, Vice President of Strategic Communications and Planning for the Knights of Columbus. Welcome back, Andrew.
Good to be here.
You've traveled to Iraq before. You've seen the conditions there. How is the international community? Are they making any progress really in helping the Christians?
Well, I think things are moving slowly. I've been told by the bishops there and others that there's a little bit more openness now in the past couple of months than there had been previously. But, I think a year ago, our country used the right word in calling this genocide. And I think now, as things are sort of slowly moving forward, we're starting to see maybe the first inklings of the right actions. And certainly everyone is very hopeful that that will continue and blossom.
Next week is Holy Week. What kind of challenges do you think Christians will face in Iraq as they prepare for all the kinds of celebrations?
Well, it's not like home for us in a lot of ways because in many of these towns, as you just saw with Lauren's report, you have towns that have been decimated, that have been devastated by bombing, by fighting, by ISIS deliberately. And so for a lot of these Christians, if they're trying to move home, this is maybe the first, well, this would be the first Holy Week that they might even be able to go home, but the conditions are still really terrible and in some cases quite dangerous.
The Knights of Columbus have been very active in Iraq, especially under very difficult conditions. How do leaders from different faiths work together under such conditions?
Well, one thing about adversity like this, like an ISIS genocide, is that it really can bring people together. And I know from being there and having talked to Yazidis and Christians of various different groups, whether they're Syriac Orthodox or Syriac Catholic or Chaldean Catholic, I mean, you find that people are pulling together in a way because of that adversity that's really incredible and a testament to the faith that we all share as Christians.
The Knights of Columbus also work with religious minorities, people of faith in Syria. Any indication on how they're doing following this attack?
Well, Syria has been in terrible shape for years with the civil war. ISIS, of course, was killing the Christians there in even greater numbers than in Iraq. And you have a situation where it's still a very dangerous, very tenuous situation for all concerned. And certainly as we head into Holy Week, we can pray for peace and greater stability in that region. And I think that remembering what these people have had to go through, the Christians in Iraq and the Christians in Syria, just to keep their faith, just to practice their faith, is something that should really remind us to take our faith more seriously as well.
Is there anything else, Andrew, that people can do to help? I guess they can visit Knights of Columbus. What else?
Absolutely. They can come to our website. They can go to christiansatrisk.org. We've put well over $12 million into this cause. We've really done a lot to try to help the people there. And I think that in helping us to help them, that's one step people can take. These communities have too often been overlooked by U.S. or UN aid. And so, we've been filling some of those gaps. And they can also pray and really reflect and spread the word that these people are in real trouble, that there is a risk that if things don't change, they could literally disappear. They need our help. They need our prayers.
Absolutely.
And we need their example.
Absolutely. Andrew Walther with the Knights of Columbus, thanks so much for talking to us about it.
Thank you.